coaching this generation's real estate superstars. Harris Real Estate University.
Something else, and keep this in mind, FHA and VA loans are not participating in HOFA. FHA, VA loans are not participating in HOFA. However, they do have programs that are very similar to the HOFA program. Banks that are participating in HOFA, banks that have accepted money, you're probably all familiar with the TARP program that rolled out, I believe in 2007, 2006, where the government was coming to the rescue of the banks. If your bank that you're working with, or your seller's mortgager, participated under the TARP program, and they accepted monies under the TARP program, they are obligated to participate in the HOFA, excuse me, I'm going to slow that down a little bit. They're obligated to participate in the HAMP program, and in turn, since they participated in the HAMP program, many of the HAMP modifications are failing. They have to implement, and I say have to because I'll get into that once again, they have to participate or they have to implement a HOFA-like program to offer to their sellers or mortgagors that have failed or cannot apply for the HAMP program. Long, boring subject here, and I'm sorry, I'm trying to make it as exciting as possible for you.
It's good information though, I mean, because, and I don't know how many of you in the room have actually been able to go on the Harris site and download all 45 pages. By show of hands, yes, great. If you haven't, please do that and download the MP3 of the interview that Tim and Julie did with Jeff. It'll answer pretty much every question you could possibly have about HOFA that have answers as of now.
How is the program being implemented? It's a supplemental directive of HAMP, as I had mentioned. The program was originally rolled out in November of 2009, and it has actually been revised. And I have to say, the revisions are phenomenal, and thank you to NAR, National Association of Realtors. Thank you to Jeff Lischert for taking the time and consideration.
Listening to realtors.
Listening to realtors. Many of the original rollout allowed for commissions to be impacted. In some cases, it required that you pay a third party to process your short sale. Well, those have been eliminated. So, and you'll see that once you download, and if you haven't done so, I would really suggest, it is 45 pages, but I'll tell you what, it's 45 pages of opportunity for us. I'm going to pass it around. If you'd like to take a look at it, please do. There are a number of forms that are included in this particular package. What we're finding right now is that many of the servicers, you may have had, or you may have had your sellers request that they partake in the HOFA program. Now, there were very strict guidelines for the servicers to get this information out to their sellers. What we're finding is the banks are really, really dragging their feet.
I think what we're finding is that the banks are just very confused about this program. I mean, I think there is no consistency yet, and you can talk to 3 representatives of Bank of America within 1 hour and get 3 different directives on how you should get your clients that paperwork. In fact, one of our students called us and said they were actually told to submit everything to the Treasury. That's Bank of America.
Yeah,
so they're very confused. Bank of America is confused right now. Well, their employees have not been, it's not been rolled out correctly yet. There's too many gray areas.
Now, a way around this. I actually had I was lucky enough to have just a slight email conversation with Jeff Lischert, because we were having a lot of our students that were being challenged. Misdirected, challenged, just as Kim mentioned, with Bank of America. And this actually came from, I call Jeff the horse's mouth, because Jeff really is the person that's behind this HOFA program and pushing it for us.
For free daily coaching, go to timandjulieharris.com. Harris Real Estate University.